Bonjour! You are watching French Action and my name is Jenny. Today it's time to learn the time in French. So we'll learn the 12-hour clock. So if you know your numbers up to 12, then you're fine. Are you ready? Prêt? Allons-y! So, telling the time in French, we're going to say lire l'heure. In French, we don't tell the time, we read the time. Lire means to read. Lire l'heure. Reading the time. So time is l'heure. Lire l'heure. So here we are learning to say o'clock. So you can see that it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is une heure. Une heure. So we're going to say une because hour is feminine. Une heure. And we're going to link it. Une heure. Then when we come to 2 o'clock, we're going to say 2 heures. And we're going to link the deux with the heure, and that gives you 2 heures. And then we're going to do the same with 3 o'clock, 3 heures. We're going to link the S with the heure, 3 heures. Donc je répète, 1 heure, 2 heures, 3 heures. And then for 4 o'clock, can you guess what it is? We're going to put 4 and heure again. So il est 4 heures. 4 heures, we're going to say. Then on the 5, 5 heures. Then on the 6, 6 heures. So it's still the 6 we know with the X. And then we link it with the heure, 6 heures. Then 7 is going to be 7. So we're going to say 7 heures. And then for the 8, remember it ends with a T. So we're going to say 8 heures. And then be careful here with the 9. It ends with an F, but we're going to change the F sound to a V sound, just to make it sound much better. 9 heures. 9 heures. Then for the 10, we're going to say 10 heures. So we're going to link the X with the heure, 10 heures. And then 11 heures. Okay? So really, just by using heure alone, you have your o'clock. However, you have to remember that 1 o'clock is singular, whereas after 1 o'clock, it's plural because you have more than 1 hour. So you'll have to put the S for the plural. So you remember, it is une heure. So here on the left, I put 1 H. That's the way you would write une heure. Il est une heure. Il est, it is 1 o'clock. Il est une heure. So now we're going to look at the minutes. Okay, so you always start with the hour and then you add the minutes. So you remember that the 1, when you have the big hand on the 1, it's 5 past, 10 past. Okay, so we're going to use the 5 past. Okay, so we're looking at the minutes now. So we're going to look at 5 past, 10 past. Okay, 5 past, so that is going to say you're going to say il est 1h05, 1h10. We're going to leave that for a minute. 1h20. Remember, it's 20 past. 1h25. And then we leave the 6 out and go back. Yes. So, ready for that? 1h05, 1h10, 1h20 and 1h25. So basically, you just add the minutes. So let's see if you can remember. So we have 1h, il est 1h05, 1h10. We're leaving this one for a minute. 1h20, 1h25. And we are back. So let's see what we have now. 5, 10, 20, 25, écart. So be careful, quarter past is écart, et demi, half past. Demi means half. Okay? So 5, 1h05, 1h10, 1h15, 1h20, 1h25 and 1h30. Okay, so let's continue. Revision. Il est 1h05, 1h10, 1h15, 1h20, 1h25, 1h30. So that's what we've done so far. Now, what happens when the big hand moves towards the 7? So we have to be careful here. We are going to, instead of saying 1:30, or shall I say after 1:30 in English, we would say 25 to 2. So we're not going to keep the 1 anymore, but just like in English, we're going to use the 2 because we are going towards the 2 o'clock. So basically, we're going to say, just like in English, 25 to 2. So we'll have to be using the 25, which is a 7, but we are going to use the 2. So we're going to say, il est 2 heures, and then we're going to add a moins, which means less, because that's what's happening, is 2 hours or 2 o'clock minus less, so minus 25, because we haven't reached 2 o'clock as yet. So let's see what it is like. So here we're going to say 2 heures moins 25, 2 heures moins 20, 2 heures moins le quart, 2 heures moins 10, 2 heures moins 5, and then it's going to be 2 heures. Okay? So this is what we have. If you go back to the 7, so il est 2 heures, and then moins 25, 2 heures moins 20, 2 heures moins le quart, 2 heures moins 10, 2 heures moins 5. and then 2 heures. So remember, we are using the 12-hour clock. So we end at 12, okay? However, there's 2:12. There's the midday and the midnight, okay? So il est midi, it is midday, not quite, as you can see, just a few minutes before. So il est midi, that is, it's midday during the day, but at night it will be il est minuit. Mi means half the day for il est midi, and minuit, nuit is night, half the night, okay? So that is our 12-hour clock, just like in English, nothing different. The French still use the 12-hour clock, so that's the reason why we're doing the 12-hour clock. But in my next video, we will be looking at the 24-hour clock, okay? So let's see if you can do the next little test. So I'm going to show you a clock each time, and it would say, quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Quelle heure est-il? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds, and you will have to sort it out in your head, okay? And then I will show you the answer. Are you ready now? Let's try. The answer is, il est 9 heures moins le quart. Il est 9 heures moins le quart. Il est 1h15. Il est 1h15. Il est 7h moins 20. Il est 7h moins 20. Il est 5h moins 5. Il est 5h moins 5. Il est midi moins 20. Il est midi moins 20. Did you manage to get the right time? If you did, bravo. If you didn't, well, just go back and try again. As I said before in previous videos, practice makes perfect. Well, That's the end of the video. Did you enjoy it? Please like it and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. The next video will be on the 24-hour clock, so make sure you can count up to 60. All right? Au revoir, à la semaine prochaine.